guys who don't want to fight each other. Leon Edwards, who no one cares about. This dude just turned down a fight with Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Uh,
I don't know if he really did. Was he expect? Because I actually read a good theory that they were actually trying to get Leon a fight. They wanted Leon to fight tomorrow by gifting him Nate. I think so. What do you think about
yes,
that?
I honestly, yes, yes.
Mm.
And unfortunately, the Jorge Masvidal got a title shot by beating Nate because he finished Nate. Leon had to go out and finish Nate. Now they're trying to do the same thing, and this time, Jorge opposes a little bit more of a risk, but now finish Jorge. UFC is a what have you done for me now type of business. You look at Leon Edwards' stint, he went a year and a half without fighting, turning down Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Then he eye pokes. His next fight is an eye poke against Bilal Muhammad and won't run it back.
He was still beating that ass though. Come on, we don't gotta run it back. We know what. Come on, man. We know what happened.
Yes. Yes, he has to run it back.
Bro, bro, why are we
back?
So are we gonna pretend that the
fight change?
Bro, come on, you know how Bilal fight, bro. Bilal was like a average.
Listen.
Joe type of fighter. He's not.
You don't think he owes him the respect? Time out. You don't think he owes him the respect of stepping up on 3 weeks?
This is why he owes him the respect, right? Because if it wasn't for Bilal, I don't even think if it wasn't for Bilal, Leon wouldn't even have fought that day. I think he actually did Leon a favor.
That's what I'm saying.
So he owes him the respect, but come on, man. That's gonna be a new fight. Bilal is not some wild crazy. You know what I mean?
Anything is possible. So I could bring up a couple good points why he should run it back. He should have ran it back with Bilal immediately, but now it's too late. It's too late. It's too late right now. He already fought Nate. You can't go from fighting Nate to fighting Bilal again. Can you agree with that?
I agree with that. Yeah.
Prior to fighting Nate, you should have ran it back just out of respect. The dude stepped up on short notice to fight you. Then it gets the eye poke. Then run it back. Then on the Nate Diaz thing, like you said, they gifted him a guy who he's better than at almost every skill set. Then he gets, unfortunately for him, he gets rocked, and that's the only thing people remember. So his last 2 fights are an eye poke and him getting rocked by Nate Diaz, even though he dominated every other second of that fight.
But I hate calling that fight an eye poke. Bilal was getting outclassed. Yes, it was a
How did it end? How did it end?
No, it ended in the eye poke. Correct. But come on, bro. He was getting that. He wasn't getting his ass beat, but he was getting hands and feet put on him. It was he didn't have him a grappling. He couldn't do nothing with Leon, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying though. He honestly. But the thing is though, I think he looks down. Even if you study the face off and all that, he looked down on Bilal. Like he wasn't really trying to fight Bilal. There's no way. Just know how Leon moved. Go ahead.
Yeah, he looks down. He thinks he's better than Bilal. He didn't really even want to take the Bilal fight. He thought he deserved someone better. He thought Bilal was beneath him. He was ranked number 4, 5. Bilal was ranked 13.
So you would you want to see him run it back with Bilal?
Not now, because he's already fought Nate Diaz, so his hype meters went off the chain. So it doesn't really
what would have
sense.
happened if he ran it back? Apart from respect, right? Hold on a second, bro. Respect? It's about money and trying to get this championship. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna answer that question. Besides from respect, he probably would have most likely beaten Bilal, even though anything can happen. He probably would beat Bilal. Unfortunately, it's about this money and getting this check and getting to the title shot. But guess what? 9 wins later, he still don't got a title shot. He still listen. Leon Edwards could stop fighting today, and I don't think anyone on the Asian market will really notice. I don't think too many people in the American market who aren't hardcore MMA fans would really bat an eye.
Right.
Maybe the UK market would really feel some type of way if Leon stopped fighting.
Yeah.
But listen, 170 is so stacked. We lost Ponzinibbio. Have you heard of Ponzinibbio?
Never heard of that. No.
Ponzinibbio was actually the dark horse of 170. We lost him for a year and a half to 2 years. He was on an 8-fight win streak, right behind Leon Edwards, and people forgot about him. He finished Neil Magny, knocked Neil Magny out, was knocking guys out left and right. And then unfortunately, he got COVID. He got a blood disease. He got 2 blood diseases and COVID, and was out for 2 years. So it's like, if a guy like Ponzinibbio, who finishes fights, can go missing for 2 years and no one bats an eye, then they're not really going to miss a Leon Edwards per se.
That's true.
Even though Ponzinibbio did come back, unfortunately he got knocked out and then he won his next fight. But still, during that whole time, he went missing. 170 is just too stacked and guys aren't fighting enough. And Kamaru Usman is the only guy who wants to be active.
Right.
But it's still more interesting than 205.